What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. La Liga team of the season is in draft and we are going to pick every single one that shows up. Ooh. Going to go for the 4-4-2 holding actually. I quite enjoy the 4-4-2 as a formation. As I say guys, the La Liga team of the season is here. Suarez does have one, so we're not going to take him. We're going to take Gareth Bale as our captain instead. Thank you guys for being here. If you could drop a thumbs up on the video, it would be amazing. Let's try and smash over 5,000 likes one more time for Draft to Glory. I need to let you know that I did actually have a draft made. It was actually with this formation, and hilariously, Gareth Bale was also my captain. But it was a bad draft that I only got one La Liga team of the season in. It was generally like a really poor squad, and I lost in the semi-final and the packs were bad. So I decided to not show that one on YouTube, but I just want to let you know, just in case you're like heavily monitoring. I'm going to have to take Inzaghi here, aren't I? Dybala would actually be the better choice. Inzaghi would be good for links. I'm going to take Dybala. Yeah, basically just didn't want to show that badness. Now, good news is we got some silvers out the way. We've also got a Calcio A card and a La Liga card. And we'll take Mojica in there, link him up with Gareth Bale, get them both on 7 chem. But I am mainly and mostly interested in La Liga team of the seasons. And there is one for us. Casemiro, fantastic card. Great shot power and long shots. Insane passing. Great dribbling. Great defending and physical. A little slow, but all in all, quite a phenomenal card there. Nice work rates as well. Whew. We get ourselves another team of the season. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take every team of the season. I'm going to start every La Liga team of the season. So we'll take Cuadrado's a good shout here because gets strong link to Dybala, but Robben gets strong link to Martinez. And so there we go. Now I really wish I took Inzaghi. Inzaghi would have been fantastic. Okay, what's frustrating here is that this is already the third or fourth time this draft that we've had the non-team of the season version of a player show up. Now there's 4 Premier League defenders here. I guess we go with Azpilicueta. He's got an anchor chem style, quite easy to link. Maybe a team of the season or team of the year, Sergio Ramos to show up. No, we do get a Koulibaly though. This guy obviously is from Premier League, so does get a soft link. But I'm going to take Koulibaly with an anchor card. Why did I take him? I've got Calcio A on my mind. Whew. And now I'm glad I did take him because we get that Chiellini card. Now I really wish I took Cuadrado. Obviously, I can't predict the future. I couldn't possibly have known we were going to get Alexandro, Chiellini, Koulibaly. Because if we now had Cuadrado, we'd be a right back away from having an insane hybrid there. Oh, man. I know you guys are going to say, take Donnarumma, take Donnarumma. I know he looks like the obvious choice, doesn't he? But I am going to have to get a link into Azpilicueta, which is going to remove one centre-back. So I'm going to take Courtois and pop him in there. We've got 4 team of the seasons now. This is much, much better. Let's be sensible with our picks at this stage, though. Do we go Felipe Anderson? Gets a soft link to Dybala, but then Martinez loses all his chemistry. Could actually play... No, I couldn't. Do we take Carrasco, who's just way better than the card we've got at left mid? Yes, we do. Carrasco goes in there. The chemistry remains the same, but Carrasco is obviously considerably better than Mojica, which is a great name to say. Oh, perfect. David. I know you guys are saying take Higuain. Pop them up front with Dybala. They both get perfect chemistry. Taking David De Gea, boys. I'm taking him. We're going to pop him in there instead of Thibaut Courtois. And we're going to take the Ox as well, I guess. We've got a few Premier League players in here. I mean, I could put De Gea in there and then I could put Chamberlain in here. We do get a chemistry boost. Obviously, I don't want to use Chamberlain. Wonder, actually, 73 chem like that. 67 chem like that. Fair enough. Yeah, I obviously don't really want to use Chamberlain at centre-back. But unless we get a different Premier League... Now, we get a Premier League defender. That would be more helpful. That would be more helpful. Or we could take Dries Mertens. That wouldn't really help. Unless we pop him on the left side. But that wouldn't help. We're going to take Danny Rose. We're going to pop Danny Rose in there. And then we're going to swap those 2 around there. And that takes up to 77 chemistry. Azpilicueta now actually will get 7 chemistry. which is great. So we are just a striker, a Bundesliga striker away from a good setup up there. There's nothing here that really interests me. Alexandro's on perfect chemistry. Chiellini's on 8 or 7, which is fine. The whole defence in general is good. The midfield is okay, except for that one attacker. We're not in bad shape. We'll take Kolasinac just for another Prem player. Now, unless we get a team of the season, I don't know. No one. There's no one here. I mean, there is really just no one here that's gonna make me change having De Gea in goal and Azpilicueta at centre back. Next picks. See, now this is, if we took Cuadrado, Karsdorp would be ideal. And in fact, even now, Karsdorp does give us big chem boosts. If I actually took the Calcio goalkeeper, we would have a very good squad. Koulibaly, Chiellini, Karsdorp, links with Robben, or if we had Cuadrado, maybe we get a Cuadrado back again, I don't know. No more goodness from that. So we'll just take Sidney, not that we're going to use him. Carrasco on that left-hand side. Sadly, no big team of the season cards like Ronaldo's or Messi's or anything. Coutinho we could take. We will take Coutinho, another La Liga player. How many La Ligas have we got? Just him and that left mid. That's not really what we want. Yeah, again, not really what we want in here. I've got 2 picks left. I would like to hope for a big player here or there. I mean, a Riyad Mahrez is alright. He does have a team of the season. We'll take him. We've got a few birthday cards involved now as well. And then last but not least, we get Eden Hazard as well. So I'm going to take Hazard. So, I mean, this team is okay. It's going to be nice and high rated. It's going to be like 90 probably, actually. I don't think we'll get quite as high as 91. I do have options. I can play him there and Koulibaly in there. That takes us to 81 chemistry. Dybala is a problem. Dybala is a problem. The reason why Dybala is a problem is because we don't have the opportunity to link him properly. If I'd just taken Inzaghi, we would get an extra 7, 3 there. Yeah, if I'd taken Inzaghi, we'd get like an extra 10 or 15 chem. I'm actually going to play Azpilicueta, and I'm going to play Karsdorp or Rose. Yeah, I'm going to play it like this. No, Azpilicueta on 4 chem, or Danny Rose on 4 chem. That's the question, isn't it? And I think the answer is we swap those around, and we play it like this. So 6 chem and 7 chem. Ooh, actually, didn't think this through. Oh, we should be alright still. Pop him there, swap those around, and then the left mid. Oh, that would have to be Robben as well, wouldn't it? Could put Hazard there. That takes us to 80. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Went Dybala back up there. 81 chemistry. Riyad Mahrez then can go up there. 84 chemistry. That is much better. Now we could even throw Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in there, and that takes us up to 89 chemistry. So that is much, much better. That's where we're going to go. So Oxlade-Chamberlain not quite on the chemistry that we want, sadly. But we've got a couple of team of the seasons on the bench. We've got a good Carrasco, a good Dybala. Courtois won't get on the field. Martinez probably neither. This is a good team. We've got 5 team of the seasons. 3 of them obviously starting. Only 1 La Liga team of the season in Casemiro. But this is a pretty decent draft. Let's pick a manager and see what the max chem we can get up to is. 93 with him, 90 with him, 91 with him, 90 with him, and 90 with him. So 93 with Rafa Benitez. So 93 chem, 90 rated squad. A formation that I quite enjoy. Let's see what we can do. Let's get into the action. Okay guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we'll come up against has got a 4-1-2-1-2 team, 91 chem, 85 rated, some okay players in there, the inform Hummels, the team of the season Sergio Busquets, the inform Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but then a really, really bottom feeder basic goal team, Schürrle, Kagawa, I can't remember the name of the striker, but like just, you know, like this is a guy that's gone for chemistry, didn't really come out with chemistry either, but has gone for chemistry, and not a lot else, and it was punishing for him. So we start off with a nice goal there from Riyad Mahrez, and In this team, guys, I tell you what, I was really impressed with Riyad Mahrez. You know, I haven't really played with him all that much this year. He's not really a card that I've been like drawn to. I don't know why. I really do like big players up front, or you know, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain who I enjoy and who I don't. But Riyad Mahrez, guys, he was just great, and this is only his FUT birthday card. And I had a lot of people tell me when his EPL Team of the Season card come out to get rid of Sané, or to get rid of you know, Ericsson or whatever, and put Mahrez in the team. You won't regret it. And I didn't listen to them. I was like, actually, no. I'm going to stick with who I've got because I know best. And after playing with this FUT birthday Mahrez, great own goal there from Danny Rose too, I'm now absolutely going to go and pick up his Team of the Season card and throw it into my team for some weekend league games, because yeah, he genuinely is very, very, very good. And that is as a FUT birthday card. So yeah, I'm excited to go and get his Team of the Season. But just more importantly, I was just impressed with him during this draft. He scored a lot of really good goals. You know, 5-star skill moves, which is always fun. The 4-star weak foot, which is very good. And actually, the 4-star weak foot came up absolutely trumps for me at one stage in this draft. There's Martinez. This guy I played in the first round wasn't very good, so I put Martinez up front at half time for the Bants, and he ends up scoring an absolute banger to take us through to the second round. And into the second round, we'll come up against a full EPL team, 4-3-2-1 team. Team of the Season, Sterling and Lukaku. The inform, Sanchez. Team of the Year, Kante. The inform, Azpilicueta and De Gea. Alonso and Valencia, some pretty OP fullbacks. Alonso not so much, especially not with that gladiator chem style. But generally speaking, quite a nice team. We go 1-0 up with Eden Hazard on this one. 20 minutes into the game, we take the lead there. Good finish on that weak foot from Eden Hazard. And we eventually got 2-0 up on the stroke of half-time. Ball comes in from the corner. De Gea punches it out. The ball falls out to Coutinho. Coutinho gets into a bit of space down the right-hand side. Eventually finds a pass to the inside. Alexandro squares it across to Hazard. Hazard to Mahrez. And Mahrez there on that left peg, banging that one in to make it 2-0. And that is where this guy decided to quit. We're just in the half-time whistle. You can see here I'm dominating possession, dominating passing, more shots, and just generally controlling the game. And so I think he just decided that he'd had enough and didn't want to play anymore. Ends up rage quitting and gives us an easy route through to the final. So a nice big 2-0 win there against Al Zubaydi 7. So GG's to him in the chat. And into the semi-final we go. We'll come up against a 4-1-4-1 team. Another full Premier League team here. Musonda, Lukaku, Ericsson, Hazard, really good players in there. Some quite like base players. Again, a lot of like basic gold cards, which aren't the worst, but in draft, especially now that we're at Team of the Season, like they're just not really comparable. You know, they're not really good enough. We end up getting the first goal here with Gareth Bale. Beautiful pass on the inside from Eden Hazard. Bale with the left foot around the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. My opponent did equalise just 10 minutes into the game. Christian Eriksen just sprinting at me. Didn't expect that at all, and a beautiful finish from the Team of the Season, Eriksen, as well. Lovely little finesse around the goalkeeper, the low-driven finesse. I eventually made it 2-1 after just 17 minutes. Eden Hazard with the penalty and pops me 2-1 up. And then at this point, my opponent equalised again. Just a few minutes later again. Lots of goals in the first 25 minutes of this game. This guy gets the ball with Hazard. He gets it into Lukaku. Lukaku shoots off the post, falls to Hazard, off the post, falls to Thiago, and pops that one in the back of the net. And then he shushes me, and he shushes me, and he shushes me, and he celebrates, and he watches the replays. And I thought, the fact that he did this after going 1-0 down and then not doing it, and 2-1 down and then not doing it, makes me think that, okay, this guy did that because he knows who I am. And it turns out he did know who I was. He messaged me after saying he had to do it. I guess he thinks that I do it a lot. Again, I don't necessarily do it unless I feel like it's the right thing to do at the time. So, and this is one of those occasions where it's definitely the right thing to do at the time. I go 3-2 up. We eventually go 4-2 up as well. Mahrez into Dybala. Dybala with the opportunity, crosses it to the back post. Carrasco there with the flying scissor kick to make it 4-2 on the 105th minute. And there was time for one more goal in this game. It was for my opponent. However, it was super, super late. I give up sloppy possession. A through ball through to Eriksen. Cuts it across to Hazard, who slaps that one home to make it 4-3. But as you can see, it's like the 119th minute already. He goes and shushes and dabs again. But at that point, it was too little, too late. So we make our way, guys, into the final. Nice strong performance there from the team, but it was a heavy game. It was an enjoyable gameplay to play in. I nearly threw away the game. You'll see by the match stats, I probably just deserved to edge it there. Into the final, we'll come up against an absolutely mammoth team. Team of the year, Kane. Striker, Ronaldo. 93, Hazard. Team of the season, David Silva and Felipe Luis. Informed De Bruyne, as Pilaqueta and De Gea. He's got Varane in there as well. He has got a Silva right back not off chem, in the team. I believe he did make a sub and brought somebody in for him. I can't remember exactly. But we end up getting the first goal. Gareth Bale lays it across to Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard steps into the space, gets it back to Gareth Bale, who shoots and scores. And I deserved that, even though it was a bit of a cheese goal the way it went in. I'd been dominating this guy for a long time, and to go 1-0 up was really, really nice, and eventually it became 2-0. Riyad Mahrez there, great finish from Mahrez. Bale, like, driven pass into Mahrez, smashes it into his path. Mahrez controls it beautifully and scores. And then this guy scored with almost his first attack. One of my defenders, it auto-switched me to the defender, who then walked out of the way, but the guy gets a really clean finish with Cristiano Ronaldo to make it 2-1, and sadly, it wasn't too long after half-time before we made it 2-2. De Bruyne here gets the counter-attack away. Hazard into Neymar. Neymar into Ronaldo. Ronaldo, look at that again. I don't know how my defender's not picking that ball up. But Ronaldo gets it back into Hazard's path. He just pops out a long shot. He makes it 2-2. And in spite of the fact that I was genuinely in control of this game throughout start to finish, it took me until the 90th minute to get the goal. And here is that Riyad Mahrez goal that wins me the draft on that left peg of his. And what a beautiful finish it was to end up winning us the draft. And you'll see here from the match stats, I believe I show them a little bit longer than what I did in the last game. Bottom line is we get a nice win, and you can see there what I end up putting the team as in this one. We brought on Martinez as a sub just to give us that defensive stability in the team. Bale out on the left wing, Carrasco out on the right wing. Yax 95 goes down 3-2, so sad for him, but great for me. We get our 64th draft win, which is very, very nice. But I do want to see these match stats. I just want to show the kind of gameplay that I was playing in. You know, just as I say earlier on in this gameplay segment, just felt very heavy. Felt very, like, just unresponsive, just wasn't fun to play in at all. I don't know why I sat there on this screen for so long, but here we go into the match stats. 11 shots, 10 on target, 59% possession, a thoroughly deserved victory. That's the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Okay, guys, so we end up winning the draft today. I like this formation, man. It's real cool. This team was real cool. I was really surprised with one player on this team, and that was Riyad Mahrez. I've not used his Team of the Season card. People have been urging me to use his Team of the Season card because it's cheap for what it is. And after using his birthday card here, I can't wait to get hold of his Team of the Season card. I mean, this guy was just amazing. He saved me on more than one occasion. So yeah, good team in general. We brought on Dybala and Carrasco most games for Oxlade-Chamberlain, switching Gareth Bale down into there. So yeah, Dybala came on as an attacker and Carrasco came on just for the pace, the extra pace over Coutinho with that shadow card as well. Gets a minor pace boost on the 5chem to that right hand side. So this is more like what the team looked like in game. I know, right? Typical NepentheZ playing Bale at CDM. But yeah, this is more like what it looked like in game. It was a tough draft to win as well. Sometimes we get draft wins that are really easy. Sometimes the gameplay is good and smooth. In this draft, not only was some of the opponents quite tough, specifically the semi-final and the final, the gameplay was just really heavy, like just really unresponsive, and it just wasn't an enjoyable draft to play for a change. However, two things. Number one, we win the draft. Number two, this is now the most drafts I've ever won in a year of FIFA. So 64 wins from 113 entries. We've got not a long way to go anymore. The draft to glory are likely to come to a close over the next 2 weeks because the World Cup game mode also has draft this time around. So we're going to start a brand new draft to glory on the World Cup game mode when that is out. And depending on the replayability and the longevity of the new draft mode will depend on whether or not we come back to this draft to glory. But it's very likely that we could be nearing the end. And so that makes me even happier to have broken my all-time record of most draft wins in a year of FIFA. So 64 wins is no joke. Really happy with that. Let's go and claim our prize. Let's hope for something a little bit decent for a change. No, we get the terrible 2 gold packs and 2 premium gold player packs. Of course, we have a chance of packing a team of the season in this. We probably won't. And of course, we will make some profit off of this in general. You know, you're going to get about 30 players all up, including the 5k packs. 30 players, you can sell them for at least 500 coins a player, always, every single time. So you're always going to make your money back, no matter what. It just depends on how much money you make back based on, you know, the luck in the packs. And my draft rewards, they've not been super lucky. We packed an icon, yes. We've not packed a team of the season yet this year. Last year we packed multiple team of the seasons, the best one being Hector Bellerin. We're going to get Dalbert in there. But generally speaking, our pack luck just hasn't been great. We don't have many informs or anything like that. And as I just mentioned, you know, this is a draft where this is the most times I've ever won the draft in a single year in FIFA, and I've probably made less coins through draft rewards this year than any of the previous years, which is crazy. Here we go with our first 25. It's thin. It's a thin pack. So I you know when you just have that gut feeling that it's not going to be your day? That's me right now. My gut feeling is that I don't really get much out of this. We got Martins there. We'll list him up, and Yoshida. We'll list him up too, and then we'll take a look at these guys. The Russian, well, they're both from League SBC teams. Okay, that's not bad. We get like 1,000 coins for the Russian League centre back, so that's pretty decent. And then for the French League centre back, maybe like 500 coins for him. I'm going to sell him as well because I don't really care to keep him. I've already done the French League SBC. So we'll send that in. And then our final pack for today's episode, guys. How's our luck? It's alright. We got a board player at the very least. That we can't complain about. It's Portuguese. It's CDM. It's going to be Danilo Pereira. Which sucks. But a nice big 83 rated card. Going for, oh, he's actually under 3k. That's interesting. But anyway, there we go. That's that. And then we'll send, we'll sell off these guys. So again, you know, we would have made some profit there. Not much. Maybe like 5,000, 8,000, maybe as much as 10,000 coins. But another draft win, guys. I tried my best. I did my best. I tried my best. Like EA just aren't working with us. EA aren't going hand in hand. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.